I have like 4 fights left at the super middleweight. The only reason I stayed along for so long because I wanted to make this fight happen for sure. Yep. And then since I'm already there, you know what I mean, I might as well just try to make these other big fights happen. We got Canelo, we got Morrell, Charlo, and then after that, or maybe Andre, and then after that, I'm going up to 175. But if I can't get any of those fights made, then I'm going up to 175.
Speaking of 175, what did you think about Artur Beterbiev's performance versus Anthony Yarde the other night?
I thought it was a really good performance, but he does leave himself open a lot. I feel like I could have a lot of success with him, and I would love to fight him in the future. He leaves his body open a lot, you know, and he's really, you can really hit him a lot with combinations. So, I mean, it would definitely be an extremely tough risk or a tough task. I would want to go up to 175 and see how it is first before I go to the main guy, but I think 175, I'm going to be even more stronger and faster.
Who do you think is the best at 175 right now, Bivol or Beterbiev?
I think until they fight, you can't really tell. You can't really say. They are both the champions, so until they fight, I think Bivol beat Beterbiev, though, to be honest. But I can't really say until it happens. But I think Bivol's movement and how he fights and how disciplined he is, I think he has what it takes to beat Beterbiev.
Canelo wasn't able to do it. Sort of the same thing. Do you think you're the right Mexican to beat Bivol down there?
I spar Bivol a lot, so I know what happens in those sparring sessions. So yeah, I can beat him.
You think you're the guy?
I can knock him out.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KB with JusDueBoxing, back with another video. So if this is your first time on the channel and you like to hear boxing get its just due, and you tired of the angry content creator, come over here while I get boxing its just due. Sub to the channel, hit that like button, hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop new content, as I drop content every single day. So let's get into it, man. What y'all just heard was an interview from none other than David Benavidez, who has a big fight coming up against Caleb Plant March 25th. And he gave his, some insight on how much longer he plans on being at 168. And you heard what he said. He said he only got 4 fights left. So I'm guessing, this Caleb Plant fight will be one of the 4 fights that he has left. And with that being said, he threw a couple names out there, sort of like a hit list of names out there, guys that he would be willing to make fights with. And I gotta say, man, this is why I like this kid. This is why I like his energy and his attitude, and this is why he's easy to root for. He mentioned Canelo because he definitely been due this opportunity against Canelo. Winning against Caleb Plant would make him a mandatory to face Canelo. Now, whether or not Canelo would ever get off his high horse and actually get a young man an opportunity remains to be seen. But he also mentioned names like, Jamal Charlo, Boo Andre, even David Morrell. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a hell of a 4-fight plan, to exit 168. For one, I think all those fights would deliver. They would be very exciting for boxing. Those are the type of fights that boxing needs. And what other fighter to give it to us than David Benavidez? I like his energy, like his attitude. And like I say, he's an easy guy to root for. But there's no doubt in my mind, he got a very tough task in front of him March 25th against the tough, hungry, much improved, in my opinion, Caleb Plant. People can say what you want. I think Caleb Plant is an improved fighter since losing to Canelo Alvarez. I understand Anthony Durrell wasn't the craziest opponent, but at the same time, he did go in there and he did what he had to do. He knocked him out cold, a guy that never been knocked out cold in his career, with one of the best single punch knockouts of his career. Now, I think he has a tough test in front of him as well in David Benavidez, and it's a true 50-50 fight. These are the type of fights that we get our money's worth. These are the kind of fights that we ask these fighters to participate in, and when we get in one, you got to appreciate it. So I, for one, think this fight is going to deliver. It's been very chippy. As you've seen in the video, it's been a lot of back and forth between the camps, and these guys really don't like each other. The bad blood is real. But what I thought was very interesting about this Benavidez interview is how he said, Artur Beterbiev leaves himself open a lot, and he thinks he could exploit, he leaves his body open a lot. He thinks he could exploit going to the body and landing combinations on him. And I thought that was very telling, but he also said he'd be willing to go up to 75 and kind of test the waters first before getting in there with an Artur Beterbiev. So I thought that was very interesting. But then what was more interesting was how he said about the sparring sessions that he shared with Dimitri Bivol, and he without going into detail, he said, he knows what happened in them sparring sessions. So sounds like he was having a ton of success against Bivol, and he also said at the end, you know, towards the end, he felt like he could knock Bivol out. So those sound like great words. It sounds like we got a potential future fight in the making between Dimitri Bivol and David Benavidez. And, you know, to be perfectly honest, his 4-fight plan is what I'm calling it. You know, he said he got 4 fights left at 68. He's going up to 75. So I'm going to hold him to that. And for one, I think every fight moving forward he's going to try to deliver the best fight possible, because I think that's his attitude. That's his temperament. Like I said, that's why I root for him. He's an easy guy to root for. So no doubt in my mind, it's going to be a 50-50 fight March 25th. These two dudes really going to bring it. And it's a fight that nobody wants to miss. Not only the main event will deliver, but the whole card is meaningful as well. And that's just something we need to tune into. But y'all get in the comment section, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. What's y'all thoughts on the fight between Dimitri Bivol and David Benavidez, or Artur Beterbiev and David Benavidez, man? And also let me know what y'all think about him saying he felt like he could stop, you know, Dimitri Bivol, and he felt like he'd beat, you know, Beterbiev to the body and land combinations on him. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And as always, let me know if I gave these boys their just due, because that's what I do over here at Just Do Boxing. To the next one, I'm out.
I love the fight. Yeah, it's a great fight. It's a beautiful fight. Styles make fights, and I mean, I'm a huge fan of Benavidez, and Plant has a beautiful style, but I'll believe it when I see it. I've always said that Benavidez is probably the top dog at 168. So the fact that he has a relentless style, the fact that he's young, what is he, 23, 24 years old? Yeah. It's gonna be one of those tactical fights from Plant. He has a beautiful style, like I said, but ultimately I think Benavidez can just keep on walking him down, and the youth and the power and the strength is gonna ultimately win that fight. If Canelo knocked him out, then Benavidez will destroy him.